From Ice Queen to Radiant Lover, how Kim Ji-won changed after falling for Kim Soo Hyun. Is it possible for love to completely transform a person, not just emotionally, but in the way they walk, talk, and even smile? Fans across Asia are buzzing with one question: what happened to Kim Ji-won? Once known for her cool, distant aura, the actress is now glowing with a warmth that feels almost raw, romantic. Could the reason behind this stunning shift be none other than Kim Soo Hyun? Let's dive deep into the mystery with Red Carpet revealed and uncover the truth behind this unexpected transformation. For years, Kim Ji-won was the epitome of icy perfection. From her early days in Descendants of the Sun to her regal role in Art Doll Chronicles, she was known as Korea's Ice Queen, a beauty untouched by chaos, a professional untouched by scandal. She walked red carpets like she owned them. Her gaze was unreadable, her posture flawless, her words always measured. No public missteps, no romantic rumors, just elegance, strength, and mystery. But in 2025, something cracked. At first, it was so subtle that most people missed it. A half smile where there used to be none, a lingering glance, a spontaneous laugh that wasn't part of the script. The world tilted ever so slightly, and it was enough for fans to start asking, what happened to Kim Ji-won? And soon all signs pointed to one name, Kim Soo Hyun. An unexpected chemistry that set the internet on fire. It began with a casting announcement. Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won, two of Korea's most revered stars, were finally coming together in the drama Queen of Tears. Social media exploded with excitement. Fan pages speculated endlessly, but no one expected what happened next. The chemistry was instantaneous, not just on screen, off screen. During their first press appearance, Ji-won maintained her signature distance, but by the third event, the shift was undeniable. She laughed more freely, she touched her hair nervously when he complimented her, and for the first time in years, she blushed, caught in a candid moment beside him. A single gif of her turning away shyly after Kim Soo Hyun whispered something in her ear racked up 10 million views in 3 days. That's not acting, one fan wrote. That's something real. The viral clip that changed everything. Then came the moment that sent shockwaves through the fandom. A short unfiltered behind-the-scenes video, posted and quickly deleted by a makeup artist, showed Kim Soo Hyun adjusting Ji-won's coat on a cold filming day. It was gentle, thoughtful, almost domestic. But what broke the internet wasn't the action, it was her reaction. She looked up at him with eyes full of light, pure, unfiltered, vulnerable. She smiled, and the Kim Ji-won the world knew simply vanished. Netizens went wild. She's glowing. Kim Soo Hyun melted the Ice Queen. We've never seen her like this. Overnight, the rumor mill kicked into overdrive. Dispatch watchers became obsessed. Every angle, every fan cam, every blink became evidence in the court of public opinion. A radiant new Ji-won emerges, but it wasn't just a fleeting moment. Ji-won didn't revert. In fact, her transformation deepened. On red carpets, her once cool aura gave way to something warmer, almost inviting. Her fashion choices became softer. Pastel tones replaced harsh blacks. She smiled more, not the rehearsed photo op smile, but something that came from deep within. In one interview, when asked about her recent happiness, she paused, looked down, smiled to herself, and simply said, "I've learned to appreciate the small things again." Even her social media, once minimalist and controlled, turned emotional and artistic. A blurry sunset, a coffee mug with two shadows, a Polaroid of a dog that wasn't hers, and then the post that sent fans spiraling, a single photo of a pair of hands' fingers gently interlaced, captioned only "safe here." A fan meeting and an emotional earthquake. The most heart-stopping moment came during a live fan meeting event in Seoul. Kim Ji-won stood on stage addressing her fans with her usual composure, but midway through the host announced a surprise guest and Kim Soo Hyun walked out. The crowd screamed, "But Ji-won!" She froze. Her eyes widened. She bit her lip, looked down, and for the first time in her public life teared up. "I didn't know he would come," she said, voice shaking, "but I'm really glad he did." Kim Soo Hyun said nothing. He just walked over, took the mic, and smiled. "She's always stronger than she thinks. I just wanted to be here." The silence that followed was deafening until the entire audience erupted into cheers and sobs. It wasn't a love confession. It didn't need to be, because sometimes love speaks loudest in silence. To truly understand the weight of Kim Ji-won's transformation, we must first look at who she used to be. Known for her almost military precision in interviews and press events, Ji-won rarely, if ever, spoke about her personal life. Her answers were polished, her smile practiced, her boundaries impenetrable. Even her closest co-stars described her as disciplined, focused, and always in control. She wasn't cold, she was guarded, unreadable. Rumors had long whispered that Ji-won kept herself emotionally walled off, perhaps due to past heartbreaks or fear of public scrutiny. In a brutal industry where love stories often get chewed up by tabloids and destroyed by public opinion, who could blame her? She had watched fellow actresses cry in press conferences, get dragged by online trolls, and lose endorsements over the mere hint of romance. She chose silence. She chose solitude. And yet, despite all her armor, he got in. The power of presence. How Kim Soo Hyun reached her. Kim Soo Hyun isn't just any actor, he's a phenomenon. A quiet storm. Unlike the loud, attention-grabbing celebrities of his generation, he walks with stillness, with an intensity that commands without words. And maybe that's what drew Ji-won in. He didn't chase her, overwhelm her, or try to steal her spotlight. He simply showed up, again and again. On set, he was always nearby, offering her water between takes, checking if she was cold, laughing at her jokes, even when others didn't catch them. There was no grand gesture, no big reveal, just presence. Quiet, consistent, and unshakable. Sources close to the production reported that Kim Soo Hyun often stayed late during filming, not because he had scenes left, but because he wanted to support her. He didn't say much, one assistant director shared. But he watched her, really watched her, like she was the only one in the room. It was devastatingly romantic. And for a woman who had spent years building walls to protect herself from the world, that kind of gentle attention was a wrecking ball. Subtle signals or a secret romance. The rumors continue to swirl, no direct confirmations, no denials either. But insiders have noted that their schedules, once separate, now overlap in strange, subtle ways. They've both been seen frequenting the same cafes. A mysterious photo of two silhouettes walking along the Han River went viral last month, with fans swearing it was them. Matching shoes, matching watches, a laugh caught in the distance that sounds unmistakably like hers. Even their interviews have begun to mirror each other's tone. When Kim Soo Hyun was asked about his ideal type, he said, "Someone who listens deeply, who says more with her eyes than her words." Kim Ji-won days later was asked what makes her feel safe. She replied, "Someone who doesn't need to speak to be understood." Coincidence or confession in code? The public reacts, cheers, tears, and warnings. The response from fans has been overwhelming. Most are deeply supportive, calling the pair a visual and emotional dream team. Fan-made videos of their on-screen and off-screen moments now have tens of millions of views. International fandoms have launched petitions begging them to do more projects together, or better yet, to go public. But not everyone is celebrating. Some voices in the Korean entertainment industry are already warning of the backlash that could come if they confirm a relationship. It's still a double-edged sword, one veteran manager told a tabloid. The industry is more accepting now, but the wrong headline, the wrong moment could still bring everything crashing down. This pressure isn't lost on Ji-won. In a recent fan Q&A, when asked if she was scared of being misunderstood, she answered, "Always. But some things are worth the risk." Was she talking about love, about Kim Soo Hyun? No one knows for sure, and yet everyone thinks they do. So what happens now? As of today, Kim Ji-won continues to evolve. Her Ice Queen image is now just a memory, replaced by a woman whose heart is visibly, gloriously open. She smiles with her whole face. She speaks with feeling. And for the first time in her career, the public doesn't just admire her, they relate to her. As for Kim Soo Hyun, he remains silent as always. But his eyes in every clip, every candid, every backstage moment tell the whole story. He watches her like she's something fragile and precious, like he knows what it took for her to let someone in. And he's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere.